Hey, what is up here, guys? James Circle here, and today we're gonna go ahead and do that perk tier list I've been waiting on. It's gonna be your basic bitch, really basic bitch bare bones tier list. So let's go over it. So we have every perk in the game currently that we're gonna be ranking. We do have some that are a little bit weird, and I'll go over those, why these two look how they are when we actually get to them. We're just gonna go down a straight row here. We're gonna make this quick as we can, while also trying to give as much information as we can. Very first perk that we have here is going to be Perfect Parry. Perform a perfect block to stagger your enemy for longer and trigger a slow motion effect that allows an easier follow-up action to be executed more easily. Um, I never noticed when I got the perk, just straight up. Now the next one is it lets you basically block. It lets you basically block projectiles. I've never had an issue. I've never had to block projectiles. Reflecting projectiles, never. It's not useless though, but like I've never had to do it. So you just block it the right time, and it'll either block or reflect it depending on how much you upgrade it slash what the tier is. Now the next one is ground pound. Perform a powerful attack while in midair. Hold your attack button while jumping or falling. A successful ground pound will stagger all enemies within a short range. Now, this is one of the perks that I actually did not use in my playthrough, but I quickly went ahead and made sure to use it a little bit before making this. Like I said, I wanted to actually have all the perks, and I wanted to actually use them before making this, or it wouldn't be a fair assessment of the most part. I liked it. It does a lot more damage, and I liked it. Now this one is Whirlwind. Basically, you do a power attack, and then you press whatever it is to trigger the whirlwind ability, and you swing your sword in a big circle and you attack everything around you. It's okay. It does the same as a normal power attack, and it only hits once. Eh? I mean, early on in the game, I can see it being okay, but it's just these both of them I just never had to actually use in the game, and for reasons, and I'll go over it. Now, stab. Actually really liked stab. Just the ability to insta-kill an opponent is always a really good thing. It's never bad, and it's really nice. Now, the next thing I want to go over is block charge. Hang on, let me start Dead by Daylight really quickly. Jesus Christ. Oh, excuse me. So the next one is going to be block charge. Now, what it is that you basically will grab an enemy and thrust them into the ground. And the issue with it is that if you do it on a zombie, they get right back up. So I guess you're supposed to jump off a building with them, like shown like in a trailer, but that's not how the perk's used. So I'm not sure if they get back up or not, but unless you get this perk really early on, when it's already revolves you getting another perk to be able to get this perk, it's not a good perk. It's just, hey, this guy's in front of you, go ahead and get right in his ass, and there you go. This one is precise aiming, I think. Let me double check. Yes, that is precise aiming. Basically, you get to use your eyeballs and aim. Um, it's the only reason I'm putting it here as amazing is simply because I completely forgot you can order these. Is simply because you only need it because of Powershot, and Powershot is our first S tier, which is the fantastic. It is just beautiful. So if you're using a normal bow and you're going into a sniper build, you can basically one tap 3 enemies in a row, as long as they're in a straight line, and that's fucking beautiful. I love it. I wish it worked with the crossbow, but that might be a little bit too much to ask, because it's really strong. Serial shot. Just because it's kind of bugged out and doesn't tell you who you're actually aiming onto, I'm just gonna put it as amazing. When you get a bow in this game, you will one-shot nearly every enemy. Never need to use melee weapons ever again. Just a heads up. If you run a bow build, you are just literally set for life. It is really that good. Now, the next one is Parkour Shot. Um, it's okay. It kind of gets in your way sometimes when you go ahead and use it, and it just, yeah, no, do good. Now, the reason that the next perk is like how it is mainly because I wanted to put them together because it's just the same thing. This one is called Smash. Smash an enemy's head while dropping onto them from above, and then you got Smash Jump. Perform a jump right after Smash, giving you the opportunity to follow up with another aerial attack. Now, they're literally the same perk, and one just gives an added benefit to it. That's why I wanted to... You make the same argument here, but I would get... Now, Smash itself is probably just an okay perk, and along with the other part of it. And the reason I'm not putting it in Amazing is simply because it's one of those perks that are, and a lot of these perks, is funnily enough, are only good early game. When you get the late/mid game, you will never use some of these perks, or just downright forget that they even exist. And it's really weird. Stab follow-up. So what this one does, the next one is that when you do a stab animation, so you get behind an enemy and you stab them with your knife, you have to have throwing knives, you will press your attack button, then if there's another enemy in front of you, you can throw a knife at them, instantly killing them too. It's not going to damage them, it's going to be a double kill for free. It's okay, but it's very situational. Meaning, again, you can't be spotted, you have to be right behind an enemy, and then you have to throw a knife. So that's why I don't... It's in the same area here, very situational, but still really fucking nice. Now this perk, this is the only perk that I didn't get in the game, and that's because it's Ledge Takedown, and it's a perk that's all the way at the back of the fucking bottom of the skill tree. You need 2 other perks to get it, and I just didn't get it in my playthrough. I've fully completed the game. I think I have around 50 hours in my first playthrough only. Going to be working on a challenge run here soon. And this perk fucking... Oh boy, you can press a certain key or a certain button and you will insta-kill an enemy when they're right above you. So it's super fucking situational. And honestly, how many times in the game have you been to the point to where you can be right below an enemy to drag them off of the fucking ledge? Garbage. Garbage. Dog doo-doo. I don't know what else you want me to... That perk, dog doo-doo. Shit. Okay, now this one is one of the perks that you're going to be forced to get at the very start of the game. I'm doing all perks, so I went ahead and added this. This just allows you to jump and reach higher ledges. It's weird that this is the only perk that literally just, buffs you all around. But I understand where it is. But yeah, that's a really good fucking perk. It is also technically cause of floaty combat, so I mean, I don't have a problem with it myself. Firm grip. So make the last climb on ledges even when your stamina is gone, and briefly maintain your grip when you land on ledges from great height. Hold space while falling to grab a ledge. Now, I don't think I've actually ever used this skill once. I think I triggered it once accidentally in a chase. Is okay. That's just like it's happened once or twice. It wasn't bugged or complete shit. It did save my life a couple of times. Now the next one is fast climb. Yeah, I like getting places quickly. This just means that if you're getting annoyed with climbing shit, this makes climbing slightly quicker. Get it if you want to try and move quicker permanently. All that time, the little seconds that it buys you does add up. It's really nice. Now, Ledge Jump is a perk that I didn't get for a very long fucking while. And... it's okay. It feels like a lot of it was just it doing its own thing, and I didn't really notice it too much. It was good. It's not a bad perk. Now, Rotate Jump, that's not what we're doing, right? No. We are doing active landing. I'm gonna be straight honest here, the amount of time active landing has actively saved my life is insane. If you're having trouble activating active landing, go watch my video. I'll put a link down below. How to activate active landing 100% of the time. It's really simple. It's really neat. Go watch that. It will save your life if you know how to use it. If you die and you think that you did use it, you might have fallen too far to where active landing just can't save you anymore. What is this one? Safe landing? Is that it? Yeah, that's safe landing. This is another fucking just... It literally just makes it... Again, think about it this way, right? This is seconds that you're not stuck in an animation being like, oh, my ankle! So you fucking hop up and you just run. No, instead you're just like, I'm a big boy now. I fall from higher places. Fuck you. And then you just hold the W key. And it's really good. Now, the next one, I believe... This one looks like landing jump, but it also looks like something else. Let me make sure I'm not hallucinating. No, I think this is air kick, actually. Yeah, that's an air kick. So air kick is when you're dropping onto an enemy from above, nail them with a powerful kick. I actually really like this skill until I forgot it existed, but honestly, it's a pretty good skill. It does free damage, it's really good, and I loved it. Free and good is what we like to see. So basically, when you're looking above an, you gotta look down at an enemy. When you're looking down at the enemy, you'll press whatever key to interact with them. You'll do a pretty hunty sizable chunk of their health, along with actually knocking them off, like shown in the actual perk description. Now the next one is this fucking landing jump. This is garbage. Well, it's not. It's bugged. So landing jump on PC is completely bugged. So when you come out of a roll and press spacebar, it doesn't fucking work, and I've tried different keybinds. It works on console, though, so like console players, you might like this perk. I don't even think I'd get use of it even if it did fucking work. So, take it as you will. It is bugged. It's not necessarily garbage. I can't say it's garbage, it wouldn't be fair, but it's bugged. So, moving on. I think the next one is going to be Dart. Let me check here. No, that's not Dart, is it? I think I'm hallucinating. Let's see. That is not Dart. That is Sleek Runner. Increases your speed while navigating tricky obstacles like slopes, balance boards, climbing poles, walls, and opening. I'm gonna put it at the very bottom of it being amazing just because again, this is more time saved in a game that's supposed to be fast moving as you play it and get stronger, and I have no issue with that. Now the next one we're going over is going to be Slide. Now Slide is a very interesting one. I didn't get this one until like a little bit of the middle area, but it allows you to run through slow passing low holes in walls and other passages. I'm gonna be honest here. I wish I got Slide a lot sooner, as it did its job. Now, a lot of perks that just make you move quicker, I'm going to be putting mostly up on Fantastic, or just does a shit ton of damage. Mainly because, again, this is time you're saving, not having to go around things. It's not a combat perk, it's a parkour perk, and it does its job pretty fucking well, if you ask me. Let's see here, what is our next perk? Do apologize, I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but sometimes it's a little weird. Alright, Slide Jump. Now, this one is another buggy / weird perk. You perform a jump directly from a slide without losing any momentum. And here's the important part. Press space while in a slide. It is bucking, that description is not right. And I hate it. For Slide Jump, you press E. You press whatever button your long jump is. The description is actually fucky-wuckied. If you want to use sliding jump, it technically gives you a free far jump, maybe a little shorter one. But just because of that fucking description, I'm putting it on bugged. Just because it literally doesn't fucking work with spacebar. Alright, stealth movement. Increase your overall speed and mobility while sneaking. Gain the ability to perform a crouch jump. Let me really quickly fucking... That's a barrel roll. Now I'm not sure why they say you can do a crouch jump, because that's not a jump, that's a literal fucking dodge roll. Um, and I just checked it in the game just now to make sure I wasn't reading that wrong. Um, I'm gonna be honest, guys. The fast movement while crouch, if you are a player who like doesn't just bum rush everything and likes to take your time and be a little bit immersed, kind of like me, being able to sit there and crouch and move faster is actually such a time saver compared to how slow he is. I'm gonna put it right behind ground pound, just for the fact that sometimes you pressing that key can fuck you over, and you'll go the complete. You'll do a skill that you're not wanting to, which is the little crouch jump. Ooh, which is not even a crouch jump. It's a fucking barrel roll. Get out of here. Playing fucking Firefox. Oh my god, people are gonna laugh at me. Anyway, on to the next perk. Crowdrunner. Run through a group of enemies without losing any momentum and lowering the damage you receive. Alright. Now, Crowdrunner is a perk that exists. You shouldn't, in this game, technically you shouldn't be on the ground at all for this perk to ever fucking work. I'm gonna move this up here a little bit just because it's not a bad perk. But these are just like, eh. Well, it'll be just above the knife kill. Now, the reason I say that is because, okay, there's another perk that's literally Crowdrunner, but better. So, again, you run through enemies and you don't lose any momentum. But if you ever fall on the ground, you'll want to get back onto a building so you can just paraglide away once you unlock the paraglider. You become Jesus just from having a pair. You literally become. That is what my friend started to refer to me as, because you can literally just paraglide away from literally all your problems. All these perks become irrelevant the moment you get your paraglider fully upgraded. Keep that in mind. Even more so when we get to some other perks. Now, let's go over Dart. I love Dart. Dart itself is actually fucking amazing. It's not fantastic. Dash would be amazing, but it's bugged. Isn't that nice? Dash lets you, let me make sure that's the right one, because they have similar names. Alright, so Dash, says, dash for as long as your stamina lasts. It's bugged. It doesn't work. It doesn't matter how much stamina you have, you're only gonna be performing a dart. Unless they fucked up the description again, or the key binding. I have tried every which way to get, Dash to actually work, but it just will not work. So bugged. The next skill that we're looking at here is going to be After Boost. After Boost is actually really fucking nice. I actually really love After Boost. At first, I was kind of iffy because, yeah, you gotta press a fucking button prompt every time to activate it, but the actual speed boost you get is fucking phenomenal. I love it. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Tic Tac. Now, here's the difference between some skills on different platforms, just like the one that was bugged, are way better on other platforms. On PC, you get a better skill and you get better movement. Okay. Tic Tac is fucking amazing. In the least sort of way. And the reason is because there's not many places you can use Tic Tac and have it be good. And then other times it kind of fucks you over, even on PC. So it's still just slightly above okay, just because I have used it in certain story missions or parkour challenges to get the edge on certain things I wouldn't fucking be able to. Now, which one is this one? Now, this one looks weird. Okay, it's Vault Power Kick. So you literally just get a bigger kick when you vault over. So this is just a direct upgrade. There is literally no downside to this. Where's the other vault perk at? Right there. It's amazing, but like it's just a direct upgrade. So, eh. Now, the next one is... Alright, now here's where we get into the meat part. Wall Run. Wall Run is honestly one of the best perks in the game. And so is Wall Run Jump. And now the reason is that Wall Run Jump and Wall Run let you do it's technically a bug, so if you don't like bugs, don't do it. But technically, it literally allows you to infinitely climb any building you're wanting to, as long as you have the grappling hook. If you have the grappling hook in these two perks, you can climb any building, you will not lose any stamina. As long as you can keep just spamming your grappling and climb up it, spam your grappling and climb up it, you can climb any building, it doesn't matter. You can climb the fucking VNC tower in the game, just by using this perk. For that reason alone, I can't say this perk is bad, just because it is literally, beautiful. Not to mention now we can combine it with everything. We can do a tic tac into a wall run, still fucking amazing. It isn't as bad as it was in the first game, to where it kind of feels like there's a little bit of a delay. It is beautiful. Now, enemy jump, you run at an enemy, you jump over them. While darting slash, you have to have two perks. Well, a perk. And it is fantastic. Just slightly worse than these perks. But because you literally get more distance than like a dash or a far jump or a high jump, it's funny. Thinking of which, did my far jump not get put in here properly? I don't think it did. Okay. It's fine. So we are missing some perks here. That should be okay. Bash. Alright, so this perk right here is literally the upgraded version of Crowdrunner. And it's literally, it's a tackle from Dying Light 1 on steroids. It is just... Trust me, it is actually better than fucking, forget the name of it, but it is actually just better. It is a very good perk. It's just slightly worse than that, but it's literally free damage. This is literally a perk that insta-kills any enemy that you kind of want to, as long as they're on the ground. Sometimes they'll just fall, and it's just a free kill. You don't have to do anything. Perfect dodge, it's okay. You just dodge an enemy and they get staggered for longer, that's all it is. Well, no, this one is the one that allows them to get stunned by dodging. This one's actually amazing. Now, the other one is Grapple. So basically, use the momentum of attacks to throw them to the side. Grapple in the first game was fucking amazing, and it still is this game, don't get me wrong, but you're not going to get a chance to really use it, and by the time you do, you're going to have every ability that you could already use to dispose of enemies. But it's actually so good defensively, so I have to. Same with the buff version, it just throws them further. That perk is called Grapple Throw. You just throw them even further. You can even throw them off of buildings, so it's really good. Grapple's actually just really good. Alright, here's the funny Mei perk. So, drop kick. You fucking literally drop kick an enemy and send them flying. Where the fuck is this going? Oh, man. Right below. Right below the actual tackle, aka bash. So dropkick, while it does damage, right? You have to go into a long animation and wait. But you'll nearly one-shot whatever enemy. Meanwhile, bash, you generally, if you hit them right, sometimes it's a little bit weird. You two-tap them and it's way quicker to activate. So by the time dropkick gets done, you've already bashed like 2 to 3 enemies. These two perks can go either way, honestly. I personally like bash after getting it a lot more, just because it does the job a little bit better, especially in big crowds, but they're also split up. And it nearly one-shots every enemy, depending on your level, of course. All of these has to be taken with your player level. Now, which one is this one? This one is Power Attack. Alright, Power Attack fucking is garbage in this game. Power attack is literally a normal attack, but they can't block it. It doesn't increase your damage like it did in the first game. Enemies straight up just cannot block the. I don't care. I could just fucking do a drop kick and it would have the same fucking effect. Power attack just like fell. I don't like power attack anymore. It's a long wait. You use a lot more stamina, and then nothing fucking happens. And that's it. It bad. Now we have. I'm trying to find out what this last perk is, but I can't actually find it here. Making sure I'm not missing it. Like I said, this is a really scuffed video. That's fine. Does this perk just not exist anymore? What the fuck? Oh, this is... this is Vault Kick, no wonder. Alright, Vault Kick's, it's okay. It is just slightly from not being amazing just because it requires setup. And that's fine. Now, there's fucking some other perks that for some reason... I don't think they got put on here properly, which is weird. I'm checking the list. But that's mostly it for the perk list. Yeah, so some of them didn't get put on here, and I think I'm missing just 3. And I could have missed some other perks. Of course, let me know down in the comments if I didn't miss any, and I'll make sure that I'll add them. Now, let's go over Far Jump. Far Jump would easily be at the very top of S tier. Far Jump is just fucking amazing. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Far Jump is so fucking good. Now, Far Jump is the skill, and it's very early on. It's on your agility skill tree. Use any obstacle to spring from it and jump further. Further and faster, and it is fucking beautiful. You can use it in nearly any parkour challenge, anywhere on the map. You just need a little thing. I got a video on how to use Far Jump in our next perk, Double Jump. Double Jump, I'm going to be honest here. If we're going to put that on the tier list anywhere, that is going to be at the very bottom of amazing. And my first initial thing is it was garbage. I'll even say that in the video discussing the 2 perks. But after getting into the second area, it's actually a really beautiful fucking perk and can help you and save your ass on certain occasions. And just because of that, it has to be at the very bottom of amazing, but not bad. Or okay. It's actually just really good. Rotate jump. You guys, do you want to see rotate jump? You guys want to see rotate jump, right? Alright, I'm going to show you guys rotate jump. Okay, you ready? There you go. There's rotate jump. It got me into a thing, and this is what I deserve for even having this perk. This is rotate jump, guys. This is all this perk will do for you. It's kind of bad. Anyway. Oh, okay. That's what they taught that's the tier list. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I do apologize that it was kind of scuffed. I wanted to kind of have it as quick and informative as possible without going into too much details. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. And with that being said, if you liked it, make sure you subscribe. If you didn't like it, let me know. I can work on it. I wouldn't mind doing a better, more educated version of this where I would actually include video clippets for each of the perks being in use. It just depends. I don't want to go ahead and put a lot of effort on something that I might not even be actually using a whole bunch. So, of course, like I said, just let me know what you guys think, and we'll go from there. Thank you. Bye-bye.